Hello everyone, I'm Michael.
And I'm Alex.
Welcome to our new video, and today we want to discuss crypto mining and especially crypto mining types. This video most likely related to persons who are familiar with crypto and crypto mining as is, but for beginners we would propose to just Google what crypto mining is, but in short it's a process of validating transactions on blockchain to kind of confirm transactions, and all this is part of kind of consensus algorithm which ensures blockchain validity. So first one that comes into mind is proof of work type, and especially CPU mining.
Yes, so by proof of work type's name, you could understand that it's proving transactions by some kind of work. And CPU mining is a traditional method where miners use their computer's CPU to solve some complex mathematical problems and to validate transaction by that way. So this method is actually accessible for beginners, and it was relevant many years ago when blockchains just started, in some early years in Bitcoin, for example. But nowadays this method almost not relevant anymore.
Yeah, so the next one type of mining that not the type but subtype of proof of work mining type is GPU mining. So it was very popular with Ethereum mining when Ethereum was based on proof of work, and miners kind of leverage the parallel processing capabilities of GPU to mine cryptocurrencies, so to solve cryptographic problems.
Yes, and actually we also tried this GPU mining in some early times of Ethereum. It's actually pretty easy for some regular user. You just have to install a specific software to your PC or laptop, and you have to connect a GPU or multiple GPUs to your PC, and this software automatically identify the GPUs and start mine. Actually, you need only connection to the internet and these GPUs.
Yes, there's still a lot of cryptocurrencies that based on proof of work concept nowadays, and to mine them a lot of people use GPU miners, not CPU miners, and there are a bunch of video and instructions on the internet how to set up them, how to configure, not only just using one video card, but multiple of them, and there might be some struggles when you're trying to put as much as you want into one motherboard, I mean of count of video cards.
Yes. Actually, a subtype of CPU and GPU mining can be called mobile mining. It's some kind of new method of mining because currently smartphones are very powerful, and if you have some powerful smartphone, you can use it to mine some cryptocurrencies where you're not using this phone, for example, at night or some other time.
Yes, and also phones are more power efficient in comparison to GPU mining, for example. It consumes a lot of energy, and in some regions it even not kind of profitable to mine cryptocurrencies using proof of work, because GPUs and CPUs and so on uses a lot of power, and power cost is kind of much higher than you earn
with this crypto.
Yes.
Okay, so one more subtype of proof of work, it's ASIC mining. So ASIC is a abbreviation for application-specific integrated circuit mining. So actually it's specialized hardware devices which are made to solve some concrete mathematical problems and to which are related to proof of work mechanism with some specific cryptocurrency.
Yes, they're very efficient and have high hash rate power.
Yes, so for example, almost all Bitcoins currently mined using ASIC because this ASIC for Bitcoin was invented many years ago, when I think in some 2014 or 2015, when Bitcoin just started the first years, and since that time they evolved pretty much, and they can cost many thousands of dollars or euros, so they are not cheap, but they also make a good profit for those who mine Bitcoin.
Yes, and in example, if you want to just start mining Bitcoin, yes, you can do it with your GPU, but it won't be that profitable if you will just have an ASIC miner. But because this one ASIC miner can kind of outpower with hash rate multiple GPUs. I don't know. For example, one ASIC can give a similar hash rate as 10 GPUs, for example, just as an example.
I think it's much more, so currently they are
Yes.
very, let's say, evolved since time of start, so currently mining Bitcoin on GPU is not relevant in any case, yes.
Yes, and also it is possible that you can just buy some hardware in the cloud. It might be CPU, GPU, or even ASICs. So somewhere in the world there is much cheaper electricity. There will be some part of hardware dedicated to you, and it will mine specific cryptocurrencies of your choice, and the profit will be sent to you, but these like hosting providers, they will just pick some percent of what you're earning.
Yes, but this is a bit tricky way, because many big cloud providers are not allowing to mine on their GPUs. For example, as I remember, such restrictions was on AWS.
Yes.
Yes, and even if this cloud provider will allow, probably cost for the GPUs, maintenance, and let's say power and work will be much more than you can earn on these GPUs.
Yeah, so in this case, it just maybe much profitable to choose ASIC miners. There are specific clouds that work specifically with kind of ASICs.
So we tried actually something related on when Ethereum when Ethereum had proof of work mechanisms in some 2017. There were special portals when you can, let's say, buy computing power, and they are mined for you using their specific GPUs or ASICs. But now I don't know if these portals still exist or relevant.
Yeah, those already dead, I guess, but there are a bunch of other ones that are available. So,
okay.
Yes, there are a bunch of different proof of work currencies that we have nowadays. Part of them related to so-called walking, so you walk and
yes, probably I would summarize it.
Yeah.
Currently we are before that we are told regarding traditional proof of work mechanism, which uses computing power of your PC in any case, but currently we will talk more in general regarding proof of work and some more exotic let's say methods how you can prove that you work it.
Yes, and they are more efficient in power consumption area. So you just, I don't know, you just wearing the watches, smart watches or smart bracelet, and walking, your steps are counted, and then your steps are exchanged to some specific cryptocurrency. So you kind of also doing proof of work because you're walking. But you're not spending much electricity that in case of GPU or ASICs and so on. Yes.
Yes, and I think, Michael, you had some example of such application.
For example, this one, WalkMining, applications that are available for iOS and Android is such kind.
Yes.
And very popular maybe a few years ago was the StepApp application that also kind of where you could receive even
Some points.
Sneakers, yes. I mean, it was not real sneakers, but virtual ones, and they had the specific cost in that
Like NFT?
chain. Yeah, kinda,
Yes.
as I understood.
Yes, in general, I would maybe some question regarding this method of walking, that it's I think can be scammed easily because it relies on GPS, and GPS is not very reliable, and it can be faked by some application mechanisms. So doubts in, let's say, security of such consensus.
Yes, but again, there is a question about like 51% of network miners will be like good ones, and then the chain itself will stay like relevant, a correct one. And yeah, there is always a question about how much there are bad guys and good guys.
I think it's question how will be price of this currency. I think if it will hype and grow, there will be percent of bad guys will increase.
Yeah, most likely. But also the good guys percentage also will
Probably
increase.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the another one that we can think of is part related to driving. So there are devices like dashcam you can install it in your car, and for example, you're driving to shop or you're driving to your work, whatever. And this dashcam works like he captures photos from time to time, and you receive tokens, cryptocurrency in this network for as much as you captured. And this can be kind of the similar to Google Maps. For example, you most likely seen that Google Maps cars are driving with big camera on roof of car, and it's kind of competitor of this Google Maps edition.
Yes. So they actually have very efficient models that they are
Yes.
using, not some special, let's say, professional drivers who should drive around all streets and to whom Google will pay. But this project uses anyone who just drives and can participate and will to participate in that program, and just uses their dashcam or smartphone as a dashcam to film that street.
And this one is named HiveMapper dashcam, but again, you need to buy it. It costs around 300 or 400. There is a cheaper and a more expensive version of it. It's a physical device you need to buy, but again, there are different kind of networks that new ones where you can just install application on your phone and use your phone as a dashcam, and there are kind of different way of getting cryptocurrency, because it not just captures the photos and sending it somewhere, but it captures your location using GPS.
Yes,
and
I actually already had the question. So, what's the purpose of crypto here?
Yeah, so your kind of your GPS location is captured, and it uses your camera and some artificial intelligence model to detect objects from camera. So, for example, it detects traffic light or some crash on the road, and it sends only this data to these networks. For example, at this GPS location, there is a crash, there is a traffic light, and so on. So no photos are sent somewhere. This is efficient in case of data transfer in comparison to this HiveMapper dashcam. And also, it is not like transferring your maybe personal data or something like that.
It's sounds like some kind of silver bullet. You at the same time validating blockchain transactions and giving some, let's say, positive, another positive task to help, let's say, to identify the signs, maybe to probably use in some open maps or other projects.
Yes. For example, we have in Europe such application named Waze. So you can build kind of similar one application using this data, for example, that are sent from your phone. This is a Natix Network. Natix is a big company. You can read about it on your own. We will put link into the description, but overall it's a new kind of cryptocurrency, and it's not yet traded anywhere, so it's kind of on
very early step.
Yes.
Evaluation, but anyway, they already gave good funding, so I think it have very good potential.
Yes.
So next one is Silencio project, which we also wanted to tell you about. It's a project which evaluating, which do proof of work by evaluating sound pollution level in some areas, buildings or even open areas. So it's a community-driven platform to decrease the sound pollution in some cities and areas, because it's actually nowadays quite a big problem, especially in some big cities. And you can earn these Silencio coins by measuring sound noise level by using smartphone application in any place where you're just going, for example, at home, at work, at some public places. You're just using their application and pressing the button to start capturing the sound level, noise level. So it captures it for a few seconds or minutes, and after that it's give you these points and tags this place with this sound pollution level. So you can also track the sound level in some open areas when you're, for example, walking. Actually, in this case, you can combine even multiple methods of earning these coins. You can use this application for walking, and in parallel, you can use this application for measuring the sounds. So yes, it's a bit exotic way, but still it's give, let's say, using very good job, so it helps to decrease the sound pollution levels. So I also think that it has some potential.
Yeah, so there is not just like only financial based proof of work applications, blockchains and so on, but also this like more related to maybe some other topics like traffic related or sound related and so on. And yeah, so let's move to another type
topic,
of mining.
yes.
It's proof of stake. It's kind of with your currency you prove that you're kind of legitimate person, and in case you are kind of trying to do something not right, all your currency will kind of decrease. So
yes. So idea is pretty simple. If you have some large amount of money in some currency, in some cryptocurrency, you are not interested to do some scam, because in this case, price of this currency will drop significantly. So people just lock some significant amount of their currency in some so-called pools. And when your money is locked, you can evaluate a transaction without, let's say, doing any complex work, just by special program, and receive some percent of these transactions.
Yeah, so and this locking of your cryptocurrency is named staking. That's because therefrom comes the name proof of stake. For example, Ethereum is now moved to proof of stake. And in this case, there are not much power consumption, like in case of GPU mining. So just like faster processing of transaction.
And the main thing that it's not consumption so much power as proof of work, because actually it's begins to start a problem for world, and to, let's say, when all countries tend to decrease power consumptions, miners, let's say, waste this power to some job which may work without that power. So it can be called as wasting power. That's why some big, many currencies which currently, and blockchains which use these proof of work mechanisms are developing some plans to migrate to proof of stake, or already developed, as Ethereum did recently. But actually, yes, proof of stake can be a future of, let's say, evolving of proof of work, and as an example of Ethereum, this can work pretty stable. So the last one, proof of work mechanism, what we want to present, it's proof of capacity. It's proof by using your computer's hardware disks to store some data.
So before your computer is allowed to be part of network, you need to so-called plot your hard drive. This plot is solution. Plot is part that contains solutions to cryptographic challenges, and so your whole hardware is contains a bunch of plots. So this name it plotting. Plot is large files that fill it with pseudo-random data, and this plotting might take several hours or even days. It depends on your hard drive space. For example, a lot of years ago we tried this mining, and we had a hard drive of 4 terabytes, and it took almost 24 hours to plot it using, of course, it was like one of the cheapest Intel CPUs at that time, because plotting is very power consuming of CPU, and normally when you plot all your hard drive or part of it, how much you decided to give to the network, only then you can start mining. Mining itself, yes, it's more power efficient, because hard drive not that power consuming as GPU, but still it consumes some energy, and a bit of CPU is also required. We can mention that proof of capacity, there are different cryptocurrencies, for example, Burstcoin, Chia, we try to mine chiacoin, so Signum, Space Mint, so you just can Google it, and you will see what is it, how it works. So miners of these networks just allocate some storage to contribute to the mining process.
Yes, actually quite good examples of proof of capacity. Yeah. And yes, I think that's it for today. So I hope you enjoyed the session and learned something new and interesting regarding mining types, especially with these unusual mining methods like proof of sound, proof of walking, proof of driving. And let's stay with us. So thank you for your attention and goodbye.
Goodbye. See you in next video.
See you.